It's time for women to take accountability for how terrible the dating pool is. We started taking advice from hoes. Not the old school hoes either that was on Backpage and Craigslist. Hoes that get online showing their full face, their full government is on their page and they're telling hoe stories, but they're not telling the whole story.
Okay.
We ready, T?
We ready. I'm always ready.
Yeah, I mean, we ready, CJ?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go, man. Let Peanut start.
It's This Jump Podcast.
Let's go.
It's time for women to take accountability for how terrible the dating pool is. We started taking advice from hoes. Not the old school hoes either that was on Backpage and Craigslist. Hoes that get online showing their full face, their full government is on their page and they're telling hoe stories, but they're not telling the whole story. So now women think that they man and they trick is supposed to act the same. Tricks and boyfriends, they supposed to pay rent and buy bags and buy shoes and take you out to eat 4 times a week, and it's never gonna fucking happen. Boyfriends usually ain't got no money. Tricks usually have money because they're emotionally unavailable and probably just terrible people who are only looking for power and control over a woman's body. But y'all want to take advice from these women. Y'all, now look, now men think they can buy pussy. Now when you looking for love, you go on a date, you shocked that the man think he paying for pussy by buying you filet mignon and some risotto. Yeah, we did that. We were a part of the problem. All these BBLs and stuff, y'all don't think that got something to do with how sex work and normal love life have somehow become intermingled and stuck together forever in a way that's irreparable? I'm just a bitch who smoke weed. Don't ask me nothing.
Say it again, mama. You know what I'm saying? I like the part she said that now every man think that he can buy pee. But that's been happening for years, so there's nothing
in
new.
a sense, it's just basically, it's just more evident now because the girls actually like really put it out there like that, which is sad because, I mean, granted, I am not the type of person, I'm not going to take advice from nobody that's selling their body or their soul because that's not the type of life I live. However, you know, you got people that's out there that want to live based on the life of somebody else's, based on what somebody think they're living, because you got to understand what you see on social media is not always the truth. And then you also got to remember, yeah, for real. Shit. And you also got to remember, like, okay, these so-called,
that was gospel.
As she say, 304s, like, you can't trust these people. You can't trust their advice. You can't trust, you know, what they're saying that it's, you know, God fearing information or advice. Like, they're going to have different experiences, and their experiences are not always based on a positive moral code. So, I mean, that's not the life I live. So let's just say that, you know, you have some people that don't mind doing that, but not me.
I mean, listen, don't, you know, be like T, but don't just at your ex-boyfriends. Just, you know, be like her on the, you know, other side.
I don't shoot at any.
Yo, so bro, what were you saying, Doc?
Listen, I mean, at the end of the day, that lady, what she said was true. We have taken, well, not we, because I'm not a woman, but women have taken 304 culture and made it mainstream. Mm-hmm. What's the movie, Julia Roberts, Pretty Woman? That was like, that movie was so big because it was at a time where most people didn't see that kind of behavior happening. And now that's the behavior that the modern woman, again, I'm not saying it's all women, but it's being portrayed. I seen one where the lady said that in order to take her on a date, you have to pay for her hair and makip to get done.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we talking about, man? Right. Like, at the end of the day, do you want to see me too? Like, this should be reciprocal. And this whole, you got to do for me before I do for you type of thing, it's messed up the dating culture. So yeah, again, unfortunately, men have the upper hand because there's just more of us than there are women. So men have figured out, okay, if I got money.
No, it's the other way around.
It's more men than women.
Huh?
I mean, it's more women than men.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's the other way around.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, women are, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say this, but they're disposable because I have options. And if I got money plus the options, I can just play with whatever I want to and then get rid of you when I want to.
Yeah, but
and
that's not fair. You shouldn't be playing with people's emotions like that.
Well, again, think about that statement you just said. You shouldn't be playing with people's emotions. But if you really like me, you shouldn't be playing with my money. If you really like me, I should be able to take you on a date where we walking outside in the rain.
Well, you got guys that play with people's emotions and you're not playing with their money.
Stick to the script. Stick to the script. Stick to the script. We talking about this video, what this young lady said. These women want to have this lap of luxury. You gotta understand. You gotta understand what comes with it.
We're not doing no side quests on this mission here.
Sticking to the script. And so
y'all know I always got to veer off. Like I wouldn't be me if I didn't. Like, come on.
We appreciate it, but we sticking to the game plan here.
Well, look,
these women got to learn.
Well, let me add before we go to the comment. Let me add this, and I'm not going to say that most women,
no,
but all women are easily influenced.
Oh damn! I was not prepared for that one.
I mean, come on. I mean, come on
you
now.
Want to play?
Come on now. You play dirty. I mean, go on now. Listen.
So let me just
hear
say
me.
this.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, finish the statement.
All right. Hear me. You know what I mean? You feel me? You hear me knocking?
Go ahead.
Let me in. So look, because. They get these BBLs too. They don't get the BBLs for the men because they're not listening to the men. We really don't like BBLs for, the women that we are really interested in. I mean, a little skeezer, knock off one night stand. I don't care if you got BBL. I don't care. Pop and drops, I don't care. You know what I mean? Those I don't care about. But wifey material, I don't want no BBLs for my wifey material.
So if you
because they easily influence, they getting BBLs for their girlfriends, for these other women.
That's
men that we don't care about no Louis bags. We don't care about no Fendi shit. We don't care about none of that. We don't care about none of that.
It's a combination. So let me just say this.
It's a competition thing between women.
Yeah, that too. So I don't have no BBL, but I can honestly say from people that I know that have one, it's a combination of the competition of women, and also because of the attention that they do get from women. Yes,
women.
I mean, from men. Yes, you may say as a man, you just want to just like hit and miss. However, if they have some kind of insecurities and they're getting some kind of attention from a man, which is what they
Body
want.
Dysmorphia.
Hey, that's what they're going to do.
And that's why women have to take the accountability to understand the difference between attention and intention. You get the BBL is going to get you attention. And most of the men that are giving you attention are doing it for their own sexual pleasure.
Right.
It's not to become your wife. Nobody said, there's not men out there like, you know what? Soon as Shaquita get that BBL, we going right down to the courthouse. We get married. No, you get that BBL because I want to bounce on that thing like we at the urban air. So, all
right. So what about the men that do marry the women with the BBLs then?
If a man marries you because you have a BBL,
I'm not saying specifically because of that, but I do see, literally. Remember, I just told you I was just down the courthouse
trophy wives
by getting a copy of a marriage license. Literally, I saw a couples walk in there, and the chick had BBLs. Walking in there all armed up with their men.
But we don't know if they chose them because of BBL. So I'm
not saying that they chose them because of that, but they definitely are wifing them.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if the reason that man is wifing her is because of a BBL, then that's a red flag right there. You shouldn't. I don't even know why you would choose that man. So again, most men, we like the enhancements, all that, because all it is doing is satisfying sexual fantasy or pleasure. That's the majority of. I'll go out on a limb and say 90% of men who see that and give some attention to it, it's only for the sexual part of our brain. Most men don't, because when it comes to you being a wife or a girlfriend or whatever, those things go out the window because it's like we care more about the intrinsic value. What type of person are you? I don't give a damn about your BBL. If you see most of the guys that are entertainers or athletes, you see their wives. None of their wives are built like Cardi B.
Right.
Look, LeBron James,
they look like common women.
LeBron James, his wife is regular.
Right.
I mean, Gabrielle.
Best believe they side Jones got the BBL.
Exactly.
They just bouncing up and down on them.
Gabrielle Union, beautiful woman. She ain't got no hips, no thigh, none of that. Most of them, their wives are regular, and it tells you that the reason why this person was chosen, it definitely wasn't because of their body. So I don't know. Women do all that, baby hairs, eyelashes, eyebrows, contacts, all that dumb shit for themselves. They do it for each. I'm gonna upstage her, not for the men.
Yeah. All right. So let's go
to here with some green contacts next week.
Okay.
You know what? Let's go to the first comment. So look, comment number 1. Unfortunately, we as women get influenced too easily. Shaking my head.
Facts.
Ain't that what I said?
I mean, no,
I'm not talking about
no.
most
so
women.
no. Let me tell you something. I am not that type because I can give. We
ain't talking about you.
We can give two. I can give two craps with 10 other women are doing, because let me tell you something. If it's not in line with what I want to do and my moral compass, I'm not doing it. I don't care who's doing it. I'm just not. And I don't care if you like it or not. You ain't got to talk to me because I'm going to live my life regardless.
Hold on, y'all. I got to go get to your hub.
He played too much.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So look, let's do comment number 2. Let me slide right to comment number 2. So comment number 2 says, I think multiple things happen at once. 304s and sprinkle were influencing the women, and the red pill content were influencing the men. Together, it created a deadly combo for the dating scene.
Thank you, commenter. Yes. That is 1,000% fact. I seen everybody when it came to this Cardi B and Offset situation, and they like, go ahead, girl. She was Stephon Diggs, who is an NFL wide receiver.
He is the ultimate cheater.
He is an ultimate 304. And so it's like, I seen women, just go back out there, do your thing. You ain't got to be serious. But this woman she was a wife. She's a mother. So now you're telling her to go back out into the streets and just have a hot girl summer. And all that does is devalue her, because the men are sitting around and saying, okay, she got out of a situation, but now she just running wild
and got into a worse situation. Let me tell you something.
First of all, she didn't even give herself time to heal. Like, literally, you went
don't never give they self
from one situation to another. Like, come on.
What's the old saying? I've heard some of my aunts say
the best way to get over someone is to get under someone.
Thank you.
I don't agree with it.
Thank you.
No, all it does is mask it. That's not you getting over the person. You're not healing from that.
And again, as men, because you're trying to attract the man, all we see is, okay, this girl got out of a situation, no matter if it was bad or good. That's not, we not questioning that. But now you went and then became a 304. You just was out. You had no intention. Well, she ain't had no intentions with being with him for, in the long term anyway. So now you rented yourself. So now you a U-Haul. Okay. All right, cool. All right.
Well, I mean, listen, before we go to one more comment, I just want to say something about the Cardi B situation. Cardi B went out. She jumped out the frying pan into the fryer. Let me tell you something. Stephon Diggs' teammate said, you are not allowed to date my sister. That's how
facts.
That boy. What's Cardi B's husband? What's it? Offset. The boy worse than Offset.
That's horrible.
They said he is the demon slayer.
And every man on social media was like, okay,
we know what this is.
We know what's going to happen. It was going to be a pump and dump, and it was a pump and dump.
But you know what? Maybe she didn't care about it at the time. Maybe, I guess she figured that was her way in getting back at Offset and making him jealous.
And that's okay. But guess what? In the long run,
she felt some type of way when he pumped and dumped her.
Yeah.
But guess what? In the long run, when she's older and she's actually trying to find somebody to settle down with, the men are going to remember that she was a pump and dump. So it's like she could get mad and do that again. History could repeat itself. So now they're not going to look at her in the light like, I think I'll make her a wife. No. Now she's either going to have to go back to Offset, or she's going to have to find someone who's lower than her, because the men above her are going to be like, nah, I ain't like that move.
Yeah, see, my thing is and this is going to be my last thing, because I'm always thinking as a mother, right? At the end of the day, I want to show a positive example to my kids. You got little kids. You don't think that these kids...
She got 3-piece.
They little.
Still,
she ain't think about that.
I don't care how little they are. Kids still understand what's going on, because at the end of the day, sad to say, her life is in the limelight. So regardless of how little they are, these videos and all this information about their mom is circulating, and don't let her have like, you know, a sensitive son and then somebody, you know, say something to her son when he gets older and understands, you know, well enough what is being said, and then he gets upset and start fighting because somebody calling his mom all these names. So people have to understand, like, you gotta no, chill.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, I respect your position as a mother, but I need for you to respect my position as a motherfucker.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And I pump and dump.
All right. You know what? It's time to go to video number 2.
We got one more. Can I do one more comment?
That was comment number 3. What you just said. You just said comment number 3.
Comment number 4.
Hey, so we got, listen, last comment. We're going to do one more comment. So last comment. And mind you, actual rich people date rich women. I have never seen anyone in my 1 to 3% tax bracket date a random.
To be honest.
Why every week she got her damn bosoms in the goddamn camera?
First of all, nobody's
This is, I don't know what's going on up here anymore.
She got her low titty, all in the
low titty,
all in the camera. Yeah, titty talking about hello.
This JAWN podcast. We got a 4th member and a 5th member.
Video number 2. Look at that.
You get on my nerves.